All right, we have our 2020 Leaf Metal Draft Baseball 3-box break. Paul has the Astros, Eric has the Rays, Zach has the Brewers, Alex has the Indians, Paul has the Cubs, Jeremy has the Giants, Jerry has the Rangers, Eric has the Royals, Jeff has the Rockies, Rob has the Pirates, Jerry has the Red Sox, Lee has the Yankees, Ed has the Blue Jays, Eric has the Nationals, Ryan has the Twins, Jason has the Phillies, Josh has the Mets, Ryan has the Padres, Kenneth has the Mariners, Jeff has the Diamondbacks, Lee has the Athletics, Christopher has the Dodgers, Eric has the Orioles, Ed has the Angels, Eric has the Braves and Marlins and Tigers, Christopher has the Cardinals, Rob has the White Sox, and Tony has the Reds. Yeah, Todd Bowles is a great defensive coordinator. He was a terrible head coach. Who was he with? He was with the Jets, right? Terrible head coach, but he's a great defensive coordinator for sure. Hold up. People were complaining about the offsides call that led to Tampa scoring 7 instead of 3. If you don't want to get called for offsides, then don't line up offsides. It's not that simple, really. It was a clear neutral zone infraction. I mean, don't be like Philly fans, please. Don't be like Eagle fans and blame the refs. Because they could go 0-16 and they would blame the refs for every single loss. Or injuries. They would blame the refs for injuries. Guess what? Yeah, it sucks that Kansas City's tackles weren't healthy. But as a coach, as a team, you're supposed to improvise and overcome those injuries, right? And that's all there is to it. It sucks. But we don't know what difference it would have made. We don't know. It might not have made a difference. Kansas City might have still lost by a good amount. There's no way of telling. So you can't use injuries as an excuse. We got Bryce Elder. I believe that's Atlanta, right? Because Bryce Jarvis is the Diamondbacks. Bryce Elder's the Braves, I think. Yeah, Bryce Elder's the Braves. Who was the Braves? Eric with the Braves. There you go, Eric. So, don't... If you're not going to blame the refs, don't blame injuries either. Because guess what? Every team has injuries. The Niners had 25 players on injured reserve this year. Who's to say that they wouldn't have won the Super Bowl if they were healthy? We got Ronnie Mauricio, 28 out of 35. Now, I don't think they would, but, I mean, you can't use injuries as an excuse. Let's see, is it the Giants? I always think he's the Giants, but he's not. Who's Ronnie Mauricio play for? The Mariners, maybe? No. The Mets. The Mets. Yeah, exactly. They did. They played a good game. Let's go on to the Mets and Josh with the Mets. And, Bruce Arians is a good coach, so, I mean, but Luis Medina, he knew what he was doing. Luis Medina. The Yankees. And who was the Yankees? Lee with the Yankees. Guys, we have the hoops posted. There's one box hoop. One box of hoops basketball. There's the mini fill has 5 spots left, I think. So go fill that and we'll break that tonight. We got Garrett Crochet that's going to the White Sox and Rob. Yeah. Look. But Josh, when it comes to Brady, people just love to blame the refs. They love to. It's that simple. I mean, it is what it is. Haters are going to hate, right? 10 out of 10. They hate him. They hate Brady because they hate him. It's that simple. We got 10 out of 10 Luis Matos. I hate Brady, but I don't blame the refs. And I recognize greatness because that's what Brady is. Brady's the best of all time. He's the greatest of all time. So you watch the Giants and... Who's the Giants? Jeremy with the Giants. And, you'll have people that'll say Montana. You'll have people that'll say Manning. But, no. We have a 1 of 1, Justin Foscue. Who's Foscue play for? As crazy as it sounds, Montana is the most overrated. Yeah, look, I mean, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this because there's probably a lot of Niners fans. I mean, I know there is. Montana was overrated. He had to. I mean, that entire, almost that entire offense and defense is in the Hall of Fame. That team was so good that a backup quarterback came in. Backup quarterback was good. Steve Young was great. But I mean, he came in and won a Super Bowl with that team. I don't want to hear. Montana's number 20th in passing yards, I think. Let's go on to the Rangers and Jerry. Nice 1-1, Jerry. Manning, I think there's a fair argument. I mean, there's no argument. But, I mean, Manning is the only quarterback that I would say, talent-wise, plays the quarterback position, the physical aspect of the quarterback position better than Tom Brady. Because Peyton Manning played the quarterback. I mean, he played the quarterback position perfect. He did. But as far as mentally, football IQ, leadership, that's where Brady has Manning beat. And then, of course, you factor in the accolades, and Brady has him beat there as well. So, yeah, but I mean, I'm not taking anything away from Manning at all. Manning was great. In my opinion, like I said, now not Eli Manning, not in my opinion, just talent-wise, just quarterback talent-wise, Peyton Manning is, you're not ever going to find anybody better than Peyton Manning. But when you talk about the greatest of all time, you have to factor in accolades, you have to factor in leadership, you have to factor in IQ, all that, and that's where Brady passes him. We got Novi Marte, 1 out of 7. Novi. Who does Novi Marte play for? Novi. The Mariners, and who has the Mariners? Kenneth with the Mariners. I mean, yeah, Dave, that's why Brady's still playing and Manning's not. That's why Manning hasn't played since 2015. We got Asa Lacy. What are the rumors? Let's see the rumors. Just got a notification from my sources. Russell Wilson's camp is reportedly frustrated with Seattle's inability to protect Wilson. Wilson has been sacked more times in his first 9 seasons than any other quarterback since the merger. I don't know. Could be seen. There's actually, I read a couple weeks ago, maybe a couple days ago. It was a couple days ago, Saturday, I think. Who's Asa Lacy before they died? Maybe not. The Royals. That a couple teams had proposed trades for Russell Wilson. Where's the Royals and Eric? So that might be something to watch. Nobody's really expecting that, but I mean, realistically, Russell Wilson's a great quarterback, but what has he done? Because Seattle hasn't given him an offensive line. Jeff Criswell, so he has a point. 10 out of 25, Jeff Criswell. I mean, look, he took him to 2 Super Bowls, and he won 1. But, I mean, how much of that was him and how much of that was the defense, in all honesty? Where the father made a mayor. I mean, that's arguably the best defense of all time. Arguably. I think the 85 Bears defense was a little bit better, but I mean, that's definitely top 3 all time. The Legion of Boom. That was crazy. Jeff Criswell. What am I looking for? Jeff Criswell. Athletics. And who has the Athletics? Lee with the Athletics. Is he the Athletics too? He has the Athletics as well. What a Tyler Soderstrom. We have an Eric Pena. 10 out of 35. Yeah, they were. They were. They had that amazing defense, right? They had was Sapp on that team, right? And Lynch, right? If I'm not mistaken. They had a great defense for sure. That's how they won. I mean, I think who was their Brad Johnson was the quarterback. Brad Johnson didn't do anything. They could have plugged almost any quarterback in that system, right? It wasn't, it wasn't Brad Johnson that won the Super Bowl for him. Eric Pena's the Royals. It was their defense. And the Royals is Eric. And then we have an Austin Martin on the back. 2 out of 20. Sapp, Lynch, Brooks, Bart. Yeah, for sure. A great team. Great defense. Austin Martin. The Blue Jays, and who has the Blue Jays? Ed. That's right, the Ravens defense. The Ravens defense was nasty. And of course, I mean, in my opinion, the 85 Bears defense is the best of all time. They were insane. I read the stat. I mean, look, offense is great. And the league right now, I'd say, is a very offense-oriented league. You don't have really, the killer defenses like you saw, with the Bears defense and the Ravens defense. Even the Niners defense last year was a unit, right? They were great. Granted, they had a lot of injuries this year, so that could definitely be that could have definitely been a factor in that. I'm sure it was. But you don't really see those great defenses anymore because the league is so offense-oriented. Because defense wins championships, but offense sells tickets. I mean, it's common knowledge. Everybody knows it, right? It's common knowledge. We got Rafael Marchin going to the Phillies and Jason. So, owners, teams, they don't prioritize defense. Most of them. The Rams defense is really good. But, I mean, they're not a generational defense. We had 6 out of 15, Kyle Harrison. Because they care more about selling tickets. Let's go on to the Giants and Jeremy with the Giants. I mean, look, the Cowboys have a great offense. Our defense is terrible. But you know what? Jerry doesn't care because they still buy the tickets. Still buy the tickets. We have a Keegan Aiken. Keegan Aiken is the Orioles, and who has the Orioles? Eric with the Orioles. We have a Lewin Diaz. Oh no, that's going out to the Marlins, and who has the Marlins? Eric with the Marlins as well. We have a Reed Detmers. That's 29 out of 35. It's going to the Angels. And who has the Angels? Not yet, Jonathan. We haven't pulled anything big. Let's go to the Angels and Ed. Nice little Reed Detmers to 35. And then we have a Robert Hassell wave auto that's going to the Padres and Ryan. There you go, Ryan. Nice little 3-box break. Thanks for filling that, guys. Yeah, I know Detmers is pretty decent. Yeah. Word. We have our Artifacts hockey up next.